So these videos got a lot of views too. And I'm going to go in the comments as well. And I'm just going to give a nice, slow, methodical MLD breakdown. Are we ready for that? Get your super chats ready because I know you're going to love this. Anyways, let's go. Here are Cappy's advanced advertising techniques, a series of PDFs. There's his website, A-hole Consulting, Asshole Consulting.
You're such an asshole.
There we go.
I got a billion windows. So let's clean this up a bit. All right, we got it. I don't need that. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't need Andy Warhol's thing. All right, here's the request. Anonymous writes, Dear Cappy, I see you are closed for June, but I could wait for your response in July. I hope you can assess whether my views on my dating situation are realistic. Maybe give me some advice. Paragraph. 32-year-old guy, skinny but working out regularly, gym, CrossFit with instructor.
So 32 years old. Okay, pay attention to this guy's stats. 32 years old, skinny but working out. Okay, so you should have figured this problem out earlier in your 20s if you're still super skinny and you want to work out and get buff. Okay, this is why you guys sitting around wasting time thinking that, oh, my problems will solve themselves. The fat will lose itself. The money will make itself. You know, the balding will stop. The fucking, you know, the drug addiction will stop itself. My insane spending habits will stop. You know, you think things are going to heal themselves, and you lost your fucking mind.
I'm originally from a country, former Soviet bloc. Has been in the process of westernization for a while now. I've spent half my life in the Netherlands, where most women are very direct and make sure they don't give you a drop of hope. Yes, Jack Napier would agree. He would agree. They don't even have a friend zone. You're just dead to them. I love them for it, but this does mean that I am forced to either stay single or, as most people do around here, import a girlfriend. Paragraph. I've examined the pros and cons of the latter, and I think it is a rather challenging option. My financial situation might sound bad for European standards, but from my point of view, it isn't. I have been a minimalist since college. You have a worthless degree.
So now he mentions minimalism, okay? So here's the thing. When you guys, quite frankly, lie to yourself and say like, oh, I want to be a minimalist, so I want to make as little money as possible and have a little expense as possible, that's not the lifestyle that is going to get you a girl. Now, let me elaborate. Having low expenses is no problem. But having a low salary is a problem. Okay? You need to grow the fuck up. You little dipshits working, and you guys out there, I'm gonna be mean to you guys today, all right? You little fuckwits who are in your 30s driving for Uber and driving for Lyft, like, this is my side hustle. No, this is your slave job. All right? And you, in your 30s, when women look at you in your 30s, and they're like, oh, you're like, oh, what do I do for a living? Oh, well, you know, I drive for Uber Eats on the side. Or I drive a Lyft on the side. Or I do DoorDash. Or whatever loser fucking job you're trying to cope about. All right? Women are going to look at you and be like, this guy's a fucking loser. This guy doesn't have his shit together. And why would a woman want to fuck a guy with no future? Unless you're insanely good looking, insanely jacked, insanely tall. Why would they even want to fuck with you? So when you, because I know a lot of you guys don't think this, but I actually am a minimalist. I know I buy expensive shit once in a while, but the reality is, like, the way I live my life is very minimalistic, extremely minimalistic. Okay, I wear the same fucking. I have like a couple pairs of shoes. I've been wearing the same shoes forever. I probably need to get new shoes because it's probably bad for your feet. You know. But you can't just say, "Oh, I'm a minimalist," but really you're just a loser in disguise. All right? You need money, and you need to be perpetually getting better in life, or it's going to get worse for you.
I don't have much of an income. I'm around the poverty line, but I have everything I need, and I have plenty of free time. Imagine investing in real estate during the last crisis. I bought some crypto more recently, all paid with cash, and assuming inflation normalizes, I can live on passive income. At some point, liquidate my assets, which will allow me to get by the next 40 to 50 years, which I think is quite okay for a 32-year-old. Like I said, I'm originally from Country X. I've recently started traveling back and forth because I miss my friends. The women here are much more attractive, at least to me. And it feels like I have higher I'm forgiving you because English is now what, your third language? And so are the women in the Netherlands more attractive, or the women in your home country more attractive? And it feels like I have higher chances here, although I might be delusional. Paragraph. I go to all kinds of events. As always, I get rejected. The feedback I get is that women find me fun and intelligent. Yeah, you're the nice guy. Oh, that's horrible. You don't want to be fun and intelligent. Nope. Nope. They're even jealous of my freedom. However, when I show serious interest in them, they push me away, saying there's no chemistry between us and friend zone me or ghost me.
Right. So right there, translation, you have no game. If you are going to enter a situation with women and have this sense of entitlement that women owe you something, you're a fucking simp. You're a beta male. You are a guy that doesn't fucking get it. Do you understand me? These women don't owe you shit. And believe me, their attitudes will reflect it. So he has this entitlement saying like, oh, I'm nice, I'm friend zone. Motherfucker, I've had bitches tell me that before. That's normal. That's a day in the life. It's not like if you're a Giga Chad, like every girl just lays down and is like, please, oh, fuck me, oh, mighty Chad. No, there have been women that are like enamored with me and like head over heels in love with me, like crazy levels. I'm talking like 10 paragraph text messages of like insanity when you try to break up with them in love with you. And then there are bitches that I would approach and they would straight up just hardcore ignore me or be like, oh, you know, you're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, but whatever. This guy doesn't have any fucking game. He has no game. That's the big problem here. You guys are like, a lot of men are such fucking morons because they think that like, oh, you know, like I'm going to have good money and then I'm going to have a good job and I'm going to have a savings account and then like I'll enter that into the algorithm of life and like out the other side comes women. No, you dipshit. Okay? This is why you'll see guys who are like bums, like literal bums, or like fucking construction workers, or drug addicts, DJs, okay? Fucking construction workers, complete degenerates, drug dealers who have no future, nothing going for them, but they have a ton of women. Why? Because they have game. They understand game. And game is not a fucking pickup line. Like, oh, baby, do you believe in magic? That's not game, you fucking morons. Game is understanding female psychology. It's understanding how the female mind works. This little dork who is a Peter Pan, 32 years old, making fuck all money, think like, oh, I just have these savings and I can live this minimalistic. Hey, baby, you want to come over and eat ramen noodles with me and have sex and watch Netflix? What kind of bum ass bitch is gonna be in like think that's a good idea? The problem here is the guy writing in.